Jai Ram Krishna. Now I present to you 66th number of Katha Amrita Katha in English. Tava Katha Amritam Tapta Jivanam Kavi Bhidiritam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Sri Madatatam Bhuvi Grinanti E Bhuridayana. In previous part, we have seen whereas Thakur explained about a few pattern of samadhi and told about the devotion to Ram, Sri Rama, and he was going to samadhi by seeing Sri Rama in his holy heart. We have seen the picture. Now we are reading the next part. Presently some devotees from Konnagar arrived, singing kirtan to the accompaniment of drums and cymbals. As they reached the northeast veranda of Sri Ramakrishna's room, the master joined in the music, dancing with them, intoxicated with divine joy. Now and then he went into samadhi, standing still as a statue. While he was in one of these states of divine unconsciousness, the devotees put thick garlands of jasmine around his neck. The enchanting form of the master remained the devotees of Chaitanya, another incarnation of God. The master passed alternately through three moods of divine consciousness: the inmost, when the completely lost all knowledge of the outer world; the semi-consciousness, when he danced with the devotees in the ecstasy of love; and the consciousness, when he joined them in loud singing. It was indeed a sight for the gods to see the master standing motionless in samadhi, with the fragrant garlands hanging from his neck, his consciousness beaming with love, and the devotees singing and dancing around him. Here is a fine picture of samadhi of Sri Ramakrishna. He was just come down from samadhi of the impression of Sri Rama, and then a troupe of musicians that called Kirtaniya Dal, from Konnagar. They were with drums, in Bengali, khol, and cymbals, khanjani, mandira. They were started to hearing Master Sri Ramakrishna Kirtana. Here is no description about the Kirtan, but the previous Samadhi we seen came from the impression of Sri Rama. So, I will tell you of myself writing bhajan of Rama and Krishna. Bhajan karlo manua, japan karlo manua, payle karo bhajan, बाद में करो भजन, भजन कर लो मनुआ, भजन कर लो मनुआ, जपन कर लो मनुआ, भजन कर लो मनुआ, जपन कर लो मनुआ, पहले करो भजन बाद में करो भजन, भजन कर लो मनुआ। राम लाला पुकारो, नंद लाला पुकारो, राम जी पुकारो, श्याम जी पुकारो, राम लाला पुकारो, नंद लाला पुकारो, श्याम जी पुकारो, राम जी पुकारो। भजन कर लो मनुआ, जापन कर लो मनुआ, पहले भजन कर लो मनुआ, जापन कर लो मनुआ, भजन कर लो मनुआ, जापन कर लो मनुआ, पहले करो भजन बाद में करो भजन, भजन कर लो मनुआ, शुभ शाम जप नाम, राम राम श्याम श्याम, शुभ जप राम राम, शुभ शाम जप राम जप, शुभ शाम जप नाम, शाम जप राम जप, शुभ शाम जप नाम, भजन कर लो मनुआ, भजन कर लो मनुआ, जापन कर लो मनुआ, राम जप श्याम जप, शुभ शाम जप नाम, शुभ शाम जप नाम, दिन भर करो आराम, राम जप श्याम जप, शुभ शाम करो नाम, दिन भर करो आराम, शुभ शाम जप नाम, दिन भर करो आराम, भजन कर लो मनुआ, जापन कर लो मनुआ। Thanks for listening. This morning I have wrote this chant to hearing you. In absence of here, the what was actually played by the troupe of Kirtan. That here is a very good picture of Samadhi, like as the incarnation of God, as equal as Sri Chaitanya and others. Our master, Sri Ramakrishna, have showed the three types of Samadhi. The writer Sri Ma, capital M, Mahendra Gupta, was noted divine consciousness when the mind, soul is detached from the body, completely detached from the body. There is no sense of about the knowledge of outer world. That is called divine consciousness. And then he quote semi-consciousness, ardha-vajya dasha, when he danced with the devotees in the ecstasy of love, with full of image of love, with the full of love. When an incarnation is dancing with devotees, such as Chaitanya, such as Sri Ramakrishna, that is called semi-consciousness. And last of all, conscious. When he joined them in loud singing, when like as the general devotee, the incarnation is singing loudly, Hari Bol, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Jai Ma, etc. It was indeed a sight for the gods to see the master standing the motionless in Samadhi. Samadhi means motionless, no movement of any part of the body. For testing, doctors was tried so many times about Sri Ramakrishna's Samadhi, but they were never found there was any guilty. The fragrant garlands hanging from his neck, the jasmine garlands was offered by the devotees. What a charming, what a beautiful sight was indeed. Sri Ramakrishna was dancing, Sri Ramakrishna was on the temple of Samadhi, and a jasmine garland, the Gode Mala, that is thick garland around his neck. What a fine picture indeed. And the devotees singing and dancing around him. It is the most divine picture. When an incarnation got Samadhi, the presented devotees were always trying to come back him from the temple of Samadhi by chanting, by kirtan, by singing, etc. And they are played all around himself. And here is same as picture. When it was time for his noon meal, and then he come back from the defined land to his body, and aware about the noon meal, that lunch. Sri Ramakrishna put on a new yellow cloth and sat on the small couch. We know in the Kanishwar temple, a specific room of Sri Ramakrishna is still there in the southwest part of the land, where 2 couches is used for our divine master, one for laying big and small than the big, where he was seated and talking with the devotees. That is small couch. He was seated on the small couch and wear a yellow cloth that is called in Bengali very fine pitambara. His golden complexion, the blending with his yellow cloth, enhanced the eyes of the devotees. Very fine he was looking with the pitambara roop. He was very fine to look with the yellow cloth, and his most beautiful lotus eye. All the devotees were attracted to the divinity. I hope you all be peaceful and free mind in your heart with the bliss of Sri Ramakrishna. Thanks. Om Niranjanam Nityanantarupam Bhaktanukampadhrita Vigraham Vai Ishavataram Paramesamiddham Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namam. Jai Bhakto Bhagavan Bhagavat, Jai Sri Ramakrishna Katha Amrita, the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Thanks.